What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day today. It's your boy DC here in Animal Crossing. Just a couple days ago I had under 200,000 bells to my name, and now I'm sitting pretty with over 4 mil. Hey Tom, I paid off all my house upgrades. I have all the bridges and inclines my island needs. I'm not giving you another bell anymore. What do you mean they patched in another house upgrade? Hey Tom, quick question about my home. I figured out 6 money-making methods for you all to start using today to make your bank account go from a 0 to a hero. I have them divided up into 3 different categories. The first one are methods you can do all by yourself. The second one's going to require the help from a friend online or locally. And the third section is going to require online compatibility as well as help from a community. So this first method is one that you guys are probably already doing, and it's going to be written here in the Critterpedia. If you're not buying any of your tools, then the bugs and fish that you can get your hands on are going to be straight profit. I use a couple of websites in order to keep track of the prices for these critters. When it comes down to both of these critters, you can make yourself tons of money if you have 2 NPCs spawn on your island. Flick is an insect-loving chameleon, and CJ is a fish-loving squirrel. Both of these guys will buy your critters from you at 1.5 times their normal value. You may want to consider keeping a couple of extra fish and insects off to the side for when they show up. Before CJ buys any of your fish, he will require you to do a small challenge from him. Your next money-making method is going to require the shop. Every single day the Nooklings are going to be asking for a hot item, and after you get your shop upgraded they'll be asking for 2. The hot item of the day is always going to be a DIY recipe that you have unlocked between these 2 sections. They're never going to ask you for something that you don't have access to. The hot items of the day are going to be sold to the Nooklings for double their original sell price. Some of these may only be worth a couple hundred bells, others are going to be worth a couple thousand. It's going to be up to you to determine whether or not it's worthwhile to produce multiple of those hot items of the day. The hearth, as you see here, can rake in just under 11,000 bells for each one as a hot item. However, you're going to have to weigh the materials cost yourself. For a brand new player, needing 5 iron nuggets might be pretty steep for you. This next method is going to require nature, and I don't mean from your critters. This one is the lengthiest process. It requires a couple of steps to get into. You're going to be using nature to make 50,000 bells every single day. So for starters, you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need the ladder and the vaulting pole to get around your island, the net and the shovel in order to get some resources. You don't need the axe. The axe is optional. Specifically this axe here. This is the one that's going to cut down trees. The next thing you need is going to be 17 fully grown non-fruit trees. You can have more than 17 trees if you want. It'll just drag out your process a little longer. Every single day, one of your trees will be selected to drop one of 3 different items upon its first shake. The first item is going to be bells that we've already seen. The second one is going to be furniture. And the last one's going to be wasps. 10 of your trees will drop 100 bells equaling 1,000. 5 of your trees will drop wasps. The last 2 will drop furniture. If you have more than 17 trees on your island, you might get more than just 1,000 bells. The next step is to take your shovel and hunt down your rocks. One of the 6 rocks on your island will spawn money instead of resources. If you did the process right, you'll be able to make 16,100 bells. I wasn't aligned properly, so I wasn't able to get the last hit in for 8,000 bells. When you're done getting the money from your money rock, you should be at around 17,100 bells. Go ahead and sell your wasps. If you want to make more money, you can save the wasps for when CJ shows up. You can also sell your 2 furniture items and the nests if you don't need them. Rakes in another 12,500 bells. Take your shovel and go looking for your money spot. Your money spot will look like a small glowing dot. After you dig it up, you'll get another 1,000 bells. Go ahead and put that 1,000 away. Your wallet should be right around the 30,000 mark. Go ahead and pull out 10,000 bells, look at the spot, and bury it. For the first 4 days, your wallet's going to look something like this, around 20,100 bells. It takes about 4 days for that planted money to grow up into a money tree. After it grows up into a fully grown money tree, it'll triple your investment. We put in 10,000, and shake your fully grown money tree and pick up to 3 sacks of money. And just like that, you can make 50,000 bells using just nature. We're going to move on to the next money making method, and this one's going to require a friend, online or locally. When you start the game, everybody's going to get one of these fruits as a native fruit. As long as your friend has a different native fruit than you, this process will work. When you sell a fruit at your island, if it's your native fruit, you only get 100 bells from it. If you sell a non-native fruit, you can get 500 bells from it. You're going to go into your cabinet and you're going to buy as much of your own fruit as you can. Spend however much money you'd like. This method will work regardless of how much you invest. The next step is to then head on over to your friend's island. While at your friend's island, you're going to take all your fruit over to their shop and sell it. They'll buy it for 500. You invested 400 for each fruit. With a fully upgraded inventory, you'll be able to get 400 of your own fruit in one shot. Take it over to your friend's island. It'll be an initial investment of 160,000 bells in order to fill up your inventory of your own fruit. When you get to your friend's island, you can sell the full inventory of your own fruit and make 200,000 bells for a 40k profit. While you're at your friend's island, you can fill up your inventory with their island fruit and pop on back to your island and repeat the process. In about an hour and a half to 2 hours, you'll be able to make 1,000,000 bells across 25 trips. These last two methods are going to require the help of an online community as well as online connectability. The first method is going to be hosting. There are a lot of different events that can happen in Animal Crossing, some of which include meteor showers and Celeste. The people in your community are going to be after different things at different times. Hop into your communities, converse and talk with your members, and see what it is that everybody's after. From rare clothing to rare furniture at the shops, people will pay just to have the ability to have access to them. I hosted a high turnip price of about 560 bells one time, and within an hour I was able to make 1,000,000 bells and 4 wood in donations alone. Take time and converse with your community members so that way you can see what people are after. Do the best that you can to work with members of your community and help each other out. The last money making method I have is going to be turnips. After you get to shop on your island, Daisy Mae will start showing up on your island every single Sunday. Daisy will sell you turnips at a different price every Sunday. The point of the turnip stock market is to make sure you're buying cheap and selling high. You'll want to aim for around 100 bells or less per turnip. Every single day the shop here will buy turnips for you for 2 different prices. They will have a morning price that's active from open to 11:59 a.m. and they'll have an afternoon price that's active from 12 p.m. to close. These turnips can really fluctuate from as low as 36 bells to as high as over 600. Be sure to work together with members of your community. When it comes down to the turnip stock market, it's important to understand profits. Don't let yourself get too stressed out trying to find a really high turnip price. To throw some numbers out there, if you buy turnips at 100, it'll cost you 400,000 to fill a full inventory. If you turn around and sell all your turnips at a sell price of 250, you'll get back 1,000,000 bells right there for a profit of 600,000. Try and do your best to get back double of what you invest. So here is the kicker when it comes down to turnips. Daisy, where are you? Those are my 6 money making methods for you all to start using today. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, go ahead and give me a like. If you didn't, then that's fine with a dislike. If you have any money making methods that I left out here today, why don't you go ahead and drop them down in the comments. If you're interested to see more from me in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Alright guys, here we are at my girlfriend's island to sell the fruit. Inventory full of fruit. Fucking Dylan doesn't know how to fucking talk. Fucking fruit, up the fruit, fucking fruit. The hot item of the day is going to be a DIY.